Hello and welcome today to our special webinar presentation of Just Download Our App. Today we're going to discuss mobile apps for colleges and universities, but don't worry if you're not with a college or university. Today's presentation will illustrate examples that could easily be adapted for other organizations as well. I'm your presenter. My name is Christy Bookman, and I represent the amazing team at the LexNet Corporation. We are a direct marketing solutions provider, and we specialize in delivering the right message to the right person at the right time through the right marketing channel. Today's presentation is going to allow you to do just that. By utilizing a mobile app, you can connect with your audience when they want to hear from you through a channel that they've specifically chosen. MobileX is our mobile product division. And MobileX is sponsoring today's webinar. Please note that all of your phones are muted, but we want to hear your questions. So as you have questions, please submit them by using the GoToWebinar toolbar on the right of your screen. So let's get started. And just one quick thing to mention, at the end of today's live presentation, we are going to present you with a special offer. So please stick with us to the end. So let's start with the basics. When we talk about a mobile app, what exactly are we talking about? A mobile application or mobile app is a software application designed to run on smartphones, tablet computers, and other mobile devices. Apps are available through distribution platforms, which are typically operated by the owner of the mobile operating system, such as the Apple App Store, Google Play, and Windows Phone Marketplace. Some apps are free, while others have a cost. Mobile apps were originally intended for assisting us with productivity functions of our daily lives, such as our email, our contact databases, and our calendars. But public demand caused rapid expansion into other areas, including mobile gaming, GPS and location-based services, social networking, banking, order tracking, and much more. With the wild increase in the popularity of smartphones and mobile technology, the use of apps has become increasingly more prevalent across mobile users. Now, before we move into why you would offer an app to your audience, I want to take just a minute to get some feedback from you. So we're going to have a quick poll for you. So if you would, using your GoToWebinar toolbar on the right, please vote on whether or not your college or university or your organization currently has a mobile app. Your options are yes, we have a university-wide map or an organization-wide app. Yes, and includes content specifically for my function. Not yet, but we're in the process of having one developed. Not yet, but we would like to someday. And no, but we're not, and we're really not working toward one. So if you could please answer those questions. I'm going to give you just a few more seconds to answer, and then I'm going to share the results. Got a few more votes coming in. Thank you to everyone for voting today. Okay, and I'm going to close the poll in 3, 2, and 1. So, sorry we got on the wrong screen here. All right, I'm going to share the results with you. So, 60% say not yet, but we would like to someday, so we're glad to have you here. 20% not yet, but we're in the process of having one developed, and 20% say no. Okay. So, why would you want to offer an app to your audience? Here are some interesting statistics from our friends, our partners at Langford Media. In 2011, the sale of smartphones exceeded the number of PCs sold. Just this past May, a ComScore study reported that mobile app usage was actually higher than web browsing. In fact, the mobile web is growing 8 times faster than the growth of the internet. The average number of apps downloaded per iPhone and Android user is 29.5. For the first time in history, people are spending more time on their mobile devices than they do with print media. Why else would the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and other newspapers and magazines be offering online versions of their publications via an app? Mobile apps are today what websites were in the late 1990s. If you decide you want to proceed with an app, you really need to act now or be left behind. Mobile apps allow for another channel in which you can communicate with and interact with your donors, your prospective donors, your alumni, your current prospective students, your fans, your community, and your customers. Now, there's been some debate about mobile websites versus mobile apps, and clearly both are important, but they're not the same thing. Even mobile web pages have to be accessed by your audience. An app allows for quick and direct access to the most popular information that your audience is looking for. When you've developed an app, you of course want to make sure that it's available to your audience, to your constituents, to your customers. There are many ways to direct your audience to your app, including links from your website, and those links could give your users the ability to text a link to the app to their phone or send a link through their email. To download your app, your students, donors, prospects, and alumni will simply go to their application distribution platform that we talked about before. So for Android phones, that platform is Google Play. And this is the same place that Android smartphone users go to access any and all of their apps, whether it's gaming, GPS, or your university app. They'll find your application by searching for the keyword that you provided to them or from the link to your website. Once they find your app, they simply click Install, and your app will become accessible through an icon on their phone's home screen. So if I were you, the next question that I would be asking is, how does it work? And better yet, how do I anticipate an app working for me and my organization? How will it help me recruit students, raise funds, and engage alumni? Instead of telling you, let me show you. So for the purposes of today's presentation, we've selected an app example that is for a college admissions office. If you are not in admissions, while we're going through these examples, just think of ways in which you could utilize an app for your marketing objectives. Let's begin with the phone in the center of the screen. This is the home screen of the app. You'll note at the bottom of the phone screen there's a navigation bar with a menu of available tools for the user, and we've called out that image on the top right. From this home screen, the user can contact the admissions department. They can review deadlines for enrollments and scholarships. They can virtually meet the admissions staff to put a name with a face of someone they may be working with. And they can also learn more about the university. Please keep in mind that this is just an example. Your app may be set up with completely different menu to match the needs of your audience, to match your existing marketing programs, and to meet the organization's needs. In this case, the user can click on any of the options on the home screen to be taken to the information that they're looking for. So if the user clicks on About LexNet U, they would be taken to a screen like the one on the left, listing notable information about the campus and the community. Keeping in mind that in addition to prospective students, their parents will also be interested in the information that's presented in this app. If the user clicks on the Apply button at the bottom of their screen in the navigation bar, they'll see a screen like the one on the right, giving them information about how to apply, allowing them to access an application and check their app status. And keep in mind that not everyone using the mobile app will be on their phone. Sales of tablet computers are rapidly outpacing sales of PCs. Prospective students can easily complete an application using their tablet keyboard. And when we say complete the application, what we're actually doing is taking the user to a mobile-friendly university web page, which would be completely under your control, that would just give them direct access to that information. So let's look at a couple other examples. You'll note in the upper right of the screen there is an option in the navigation bar to visit. When the user clicks this option, they'll be taken to a screen with information about visiting campus, a campus map that highlights points of interest, and a link to schedule a visit. The example in the center of your screen is one of the Near Me functionality of the app. And I really love Near Me because what that does is it lets prospective parents or prospective students and their parents see campus locations including buildings and points of interest, nearby churches, shopping malls, gas stations, hospitals, laundromats, and other establishments that are near the campus. And these Near Me locations can be listed, like the example in the center of your screen, or they can be mapped, like the example that's circled on the right. These last two screens that we'll take a look at show some really cool functionality as well, additional functionality for the app. In the screen on your left, the user has the ability to share with friends the information contained within the app through their favorite social network. This viral sharing is a great way to spread the word about your campus and activities. Prospective students have the ability to share information about the campus with their friends, with people that others that might be interested in attending the campus as well. So lots of really great information there. The screen on the right shows an example of a push notification. And what a push notification is a way for you to broadcast a message out to your people who have downloaded your app. This is an example of what the user will see when you've created a push notification. And we'll talk about that a little more here in a minute. And keep in mind that in these examples, again, we've shown smartphone screens, but other media devices, mobile devices, would work in the same fashion. And the content of the app, remember, will vary depending on your needs and your marketing messages. So now that we've looked at some examples of how the user will experience your app, let's talk about some of the benefits to both the user and to you. An app allows you to easily stay top of mind. Every time your user flips through their phone screens, they're going to see the icon for your location and they're going to have access to the newest information that you've given them. It's an easy extension of your brand. Your app can feature fun things like the ability to add your university logo, mascot, or landscape as their mobile device's wallpaper. It can be their background. The app can allow users to download the school fight song. And the interactivity of the app allows your audience to watch videos that you can change and update as often as you like. It's an easy way for prospective students, existing students, donors, fans, and community members to reach out to you for information at a time that is convenient for them. They can access the app anytime, any day wherever they're at. So if it's the middle of the night, the information is still available to them quickly and easily. Push notifications and alerts give you an easy channel of communication with your audience. Anyone that's downloaded your app can receive a push notification, and they give permission for that, just like the one we saw on the previous screen. So you can broadcast an important message out to your entire app audience. You have access to analytics that add knowledge about student and donor behaviors that can be used in your marketing campaign strategies. You have the ability to make real-time content, real-time information available to your audience. You control your content. You control how frequently it's updated and when updates are pushed to your users. And there's also the viral component through the Share with Friends page. Your donors can share with others the status of a campaign. Your students can share with others the events on campus. And prospective students can share information with their friends and their parents. And it also just gives others the ability to know about the app, the content that's offered through the app, and encourage them to download it as well. So what are some features of the app? Well, the ability to provide your audience with rich media content, including video and audio streaming to further engage your audience. You can upload your own audio or video, or you can stream from your own URL. So if you have audio or video content already on your website, there's no reason to recreate that content for your app. You can simply direct the app toward that content. You can also easily incorporate your university Twitter feed into the app. The nice thing about this is instead of having to scan through the tweets of everyone that the user follows on Twitter, the feed that you show through your app is just yours. It's just for the university. So perhaps you want to create an athletics app with a Twitter feed that is just for athletic events. And again, incorporating Twitter feeds into the app just utilizes the content that you already have that's already been created. It just gives the user a different way to access it. The Near Me geolocate example that was shown earlier can easily be incorporated into your app. You are allowed unlimited locations, and the maps are easy to navigate by your users. Push notifications again allow you to broadcast messages to everyone that has downloaded your app. And you have the ability to attach your university RSS feeds. I can't reinforce enough. The app allows you to easily utilize content that already exists. Your university RSS feed is already there, but your students have to know how to get to it. They have to subscribe and they have to check it out on a recurring basis. Instead, your RSS feed can be accessed directly from the app along with all other information that your students want to know. Our apps are professionally designed not only to mirror the look and feel of your university brand, but also to comply with all mobile industry standards. LexNet has developed a partnership with Langford Media, and Jacinta Langford-Hoyt, the principal, has the knowledge and experience that we needed in a partner and has developed a platform with which LexNet can easily integrate and enhance. The apps can incorporate links to websites, to photo libraries, etc. Just imagine the possibilities that an app for your university or your organization can have. If you have a Flickr account that allows reunion photos to be posted, that can easily be connected and enhanced, added into your app. The app can also be configurable by the user. So each user can decide what they want to see and how they like to see it. Giving your users the ability, the flexibility to control the content that's in their app is just a tremendous gift to them and an opportunity that you have to allow your users to have a custom experience. And of course, there's much more. The platform that's been developed from which your custom app would be built offers a fully functional interface, allowing you to maintain much of the app without needing the services of a programmer. Anyone can create content for the app. No special computer skills are needed. The interface is intuitive and incorporates a WYSIWYG editor. What you see is what you get. Content updates can be made real-time or can be scheduled to be updated when you want. You push new content only when you're ready, and the content is all from you, so it's trusted and it's secure. The platform includes complete analytics for you to review and monitor if you wish, including a full revision history, tracking for each push notification that you send, and much more. The app includes unlimited downloads, so you can share the app with everyone at your organization and they can share it with their circles of influence as well. And we take care of making sure that your app is fully compliant with all mobile industry standards, and we handle the entire Apple and Android approval process. If you've ever been through that process, you know it can be pretty touchy and the Apple can be pretty picky, and it's nice to have someone take care of that for you. Technology continues to evolve, offering colleges an increasing number of ways to communicate with their current students, prospective students, donors, fans, and community. Today's society wants to receive information quickly and efficiently in a manner that they select, which means that all channels need attention. An app allows for the quick and direct access to the most popular information that your audience is looking for, all at the tip of their finger. In addition, push notifications and content refreshes allow you to create timely and relevant interactions. Now, we've gone through a lot of information today and we've done it very quickly. If you have questions, please do enter them in the question area of the GoToMeeting toolbar that you have on your right. We also have all of this information for you in a PDF form. And we would be happy to provide that to you. To receive the information via PDF, please enter your email address in the GoToMeeting panel on the right and send it to us as a message, and we will be sure to push that out to you. Or you can email us at info@lexnetcorporation.com or call us at the phone number that's listed, 800-767-1735. Now, to thank you for participating in today's webinar and to help you kickstart the development of your mobile app, and I'm going to answer questions, but I just want to let you know about this. We are offering you a 10% discount on the development of your app if you contact us before August 10th to set up a discovery meeting. The value of a 10% discount can be up to $500, so that's a great deal. So please give us a call today, 800-767-1735, so you can tell your students, donors, fans, and prospects to just download our app. So I've got a couple questions here. Let me take a look. Question is, I was told by our communications department that the reason we have not implemented an app is because you have to pay per device type. Can you speak to that at all? Well, that's one of the really great things about working with Langford Media, and that's why we work with them. They take care of all of that approval process for us, and I am not aware of a pay per device type. I will tell you that we support Android, Apple, and Windows phones, primarily Android and Apple, and that's anything that runs on the Apple iOS or the Android system. So we take care of all of that. I'm not aware that there is any per device type that costs any additional. So thank you for that question. Who creates the mobile-friendly web page? Well, the web page that's on your system that is mobile-friendly would be created through your site. And I'm not sure exactly when that question came up in the discussion. Like on the admin, we talked about the application process, and when you apply, it would go to your mobile-friendly web page. That would be built within your system. Many university or company websites are mobile compliant and different areas of the sites are mobile compliant. So that would be built on your end. However, everything to do with the app, we would work with you to develop to meet your brand standards, and we would take care of the design of those pages. So I hope that answers the question. Please let me know if not. And again, we are absolutely available for questions. Please feel free to give me a call at the number listed with any other questions. One last question, and that is, we have been hesitant to develop an app on our end because we've heard that it is expensive to purchase and difficult to maintain. And you know what? That is a question that we frequently get. And it's a fair question because we are all expected to do more with less today, and we're all expected to reach even more people with fewer dollars. Apps are really, under the system that we've created, are much more economical than you would think. Developing an app is not a huge expense. And with the ability to create content and to make most of the content changes on your end, it's really not a lot to maintain. You decide how often you want your app to update. And the other thing is that you're utilizing a lot of the content that you already have. You're already creating those RSS feeds. You're already creating your Twitter feeds. All of those things will flow into the app and deliver relevant information to your users through another marketing channel. And I hope that answers that question. It's been great to talk with you today. Please contact us with any questions. Please enter your email address in the GoToMeeting box so that we can send you out a PDF of this information. Contact us with any questions and take advantage of that 10% off offer. We will have a replay of the webinar today on our website, so feel free to share with others as well. Thank you and have a great afternoon.